Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. This is your Z107.7 local news for Saturday, April 22nd, 2023. National Park Week begins today in conjunction with Earth Day and runs until April 30th. To kick off the celebration and to commemorate the beautiful planet we live on, entrance fees to all national parks will be waived today. The National Park Service wants to encourage everyone to enjoy their national parks in person. Spring is a busier season here in Joshua Tree, and avoid idling your car waiting to get into the national park by entering through the lesser-used north entrance through 29 Palms. Besides being busier, park rangers are working on the water filling station and bathrooms at the west entrance. Both the drinking water and bathrooms may be unavailable. Always bring plenty of fresh water before you enter the park or exploring anywhere in the beautiful high desert. Today is the last day to pre-register online for the Morongo Basin Conservation Association's Living Landscape Tour, which is coming Sunday, April 27th. There'll be 7 sites on this year's tour throughout Yucca Valley, Joshua Tree, and 29 Palms. The tour showcases engaging and attractive desert-wise landscapes throughout the Morongo Basin, showing you how residents are living in harmony with the desert environment with native low-water plants and landscapes that accentuate the beauty and balance of the desert. It's $5 for MBCA members or $10 for non-members. You can pre-register online today or in person at the Mojave Desert Land Trust between 9 a.m. and noon on the day of the tour. The Mojave Desert Land Trust will also be hosting a spring lecture on desert pollinators tomorrow at their headquarters in Joshua Tree. Dr. Gordon Pratt is a co-author of the book, The Butterflies and Skippers of Joshua Tree National Park, and the lecture will cover the butterflies you may encounter in the national park, as well as offer guidance on how to make your own butterfly habitat using native plants, amongst other things. You can also get an early peek at the previously mentioned Mojave Desert Discovery Garden before and after the lecture. You can sign up on arrival for a tour. You can get links for both of these events at our website, Z107.7fm.com. As wildflowers dot the Morongo Basin, the High Desert Nature Museum is bringing the blooms indoors with their current exhibit. Nature lover Jeff Harmetz has a look at this show, which is open now.
Henry Makel was one of the nation's most widely known and beloved illustrators of desert plants and flowers. A 29 Palms resident until his death in 1981, Makel and his wife ran the Pioneer Town Art Gallery, and his self-published book, The Desert Wildflower Notebook, is a cherished compendium of descriptions and illustrations of our local flora. The High Desert Nature Museum is displaying 25 original full-color serigraphs made by Makel. Serigraphs are the result of a fine arts process where ink is forced through a series of fine mesh silk screens. Some of Makel's serigraphs required 45 separate layers. The High Desert Nature Museum is open Wednesdays through Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and is located at 57090 29 Palms Highway in Yucca Valley. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Jeff Harmetz.
Boxo Projects, a multi-program arts initiative based in Joshua Tree, presents an open studio and artist talk with Jacob Love. With more on this, here's Elle Weatherup.
Local arts initiative, Boxo Projects, presents an open studio and artist talk with Jacob Love this Sunday, April 23rd, from 3 to 6 p.m. Love is a London-based artist whose work examines the power of images to transcend representation and the entanglement of human bodies in the virtual world of digital communication. His current project explores supernormal stimuli and how they affect behavior and creativity, using the extreme landscape of the desert as a prism. For directions and to learn more, go to Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Elle Weatherup.
Art lovers, a brand new art gallery will make its debut inside Spaghetti Western in Morongo Valley Sunday, April 23rd. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas invites you to pull up a chair for a feast of the belly and the soul.
Saloon Salon is a beautiful new art gallery located at Spaghetti Western Restaurant in Morongo Valley. John Henson and Ben Alanov, 2 local artists, are excited to invite everyone to a reception for their upcoming exhibit there on Sunday, April 23rd from 4 to 6 p.m. The show is called Rust and Nail. Alanov will be showing rusty metal collages and monoprints made of rust on canvas, while Henson is showing his signature nail art pieces, each one an amazing pointillist image composed of thousands of nails embedded into a board. In addition to the compelling and unusual artwork, there'll be live music, 2 classic bars, and of course, outstanding cuisine. The exhibition will run through June 18th. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
The High Desert Emergency Action Alliance and the Morongo Basin Fire Council are dedicated to eliminating preventable injuries, deaths, property damage, and loss in our community due to a lack of working smoke alarms. Did you know that working smoke alarms should be in each sleeping space, in the hallway outside of bedrooms, and on every floor of your home? If you're lacking these life-saving devices in your home, or you're having trouble purchasing these items due to a disability or lack of income, you can visit www.freesmokealarms.com for more information and to register to receive these life-saving devices for free. The High Desert Emergency Action Alliance is also offering another free life-saving item. News Director Jeff Harmatz rejoins us with the information.
Naloxone is a chemical compound that can save a life by reversing the effects of an opioid overdose. It has become particularly essential in the midst of the current fentanyl epidemic, in which even small amounts of the drug can cause an overdose. The High Desert Emergency Action Alliance is providing free naloxone in the form of Narcan nasal spray to anyone who asks for it and is not requiring any personal information, insurance, or identification. They will also be providing educational materials and naloxone training to those who request it. To acquire free naloxone, you can visit the High Desert Emergency Action Alliance's Yucca Valley headquarters, located at 57353 29 Palms Highway, Suite B, in Yucca Valley, or call 760-853-0220. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Jeff Harmatz.
Thanks, Jeff. Today is National Record Store Day, so go out and support our local record stores by picking up some vinyl for your spring flings. And if you're looking for some simple ways to make a difference this Earth Day and every other day, our social media team has put together some tips for making small changes that can lead to big differences. You can find them on our Instagram at Z107.7fm.joshuatree or at this story on our website, Z107.7fm.com. And that's your local news. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.